So this is take 2 at my first kidney transplant evaluation appointment, rescheduled from Thursday because I arrived 30 minutes late, so they had to reschedule me because it would be about a 3-hour appointment to then find out that most of the things in the 3-hour appointment I have already done. So, and my Kaiser insurance, certain tests they want to do, so I cannot get some of those extra tests done here because my insurance company wants to do it themselves. So I'm here to do some lab work, and I believe an EKG test. Let me see, this is kind of like the itinerary for today, as you can see. Spoke to the nephrologist. I had already done my class. So got a sitter for today. Sanaa is sitting in one of those cars down there.
I see you.
And school is about 8 minutes away, so Earl just left me to go drop her off and hopefully rejoin me once my appointment is done. If not, just pick up wherever we left off. This is a part of the running around that we have to do that is just, oh yeah, by the way, school's out. Last day of school was on Thursday. It's currently 10:56. My appointment was at 9 a.m. I've been in this room for about 45 minutes, approximately. Earl left to go take Sanaya to school. I just met Carson, who is my transplant coordinator, just a quick conversation. The medical assistant just came in and said, like, well, you talked to the social work already? Yeah, I should have known that. This shit happened like about a week ago. It's been in the charts. So I'm still waiting to get lab done and an EKG test. We'll see how long. 11:32, walking out of my first transplant appointment. Just got lab works and a 5-minute EKG done. I had to be here for a whole 2 hours. Yeah. Tuesday, happy Tuesday. Just leaving Piedmont Hospital in Midtown. Had my first transplant appointment that was rescheduled from Thursday because I arrived a half hour late.
Turn left on Northside Drive Northwest.
And apparently I was supposed to be here for 3 hours getting several tests done. Come to find out that because of my insurance, Kaiser, they like to do some of the stuff at their building. So my appointment this morning wasn't as long as it was supposed to be. However, I called back to do my blood pressure reading and then another 40 minutes to get 20 tubes of blood taken. And a 5-minute EKG. This is part of the process, and this is just the first location where I'm trying to get on the list. Apparently I can get on several lists, and a lot of people don't know that, but it really takes you or in your family traveling to wherever it is and doing those appointments and figuring out if it's covered by your insurance and all that jazz. But I got my living donor here who we're checking to see if we're a match, and today's lab work is going to check to see what my blood type is, AB, O, AB, negative O. I don't even know how many blood types there are. But it's not just the blood types, it's the second test of antibodies, and that's the better layer test
In
that will
1,000
determine
feet,
whether
turn right.
your living donor is a match or not. So I'm hoping that this man right here, is my match, and if not, then we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Turn right
where
to
he will
I-75 South.
be able to donate his kidney, and then they'll find me a match in the registry. I think it's automatic. I'm not sure if it's completely automatic and how quick that process goes. I'm doing my part. That's the only thing I can have control over in this process, is doing what I have to do and leaving it all the rest up to God. But
in
this process, I do get frustrated
I-75 North.
because I don't know about you guys, but some of us may be feeling like we're running out of time, or our life is just a race against time. And what I see people doing is feeling like they're having to hurry up and
in 1,000
create all these memories that you can put in your bag or in your photo album before you leave. On Thursday, I was reminded, actually by a staff, a worker at my daughter's school, of Psalms 139, verse 16 to be exact, that our days have already been numbered before we were even born. That God already been conceived. He already knew how many days I would have on this here earth. So my concern with time and people wasting my time and how much time something takes because I could have been doing something else, I guess is all a part of the process, right? It's all a part of life and being present and making the best even out of those moments that you're spending maybe 3 hours at a doctor's appointment. How do you make the best of that time? How do you enjoy that time versus think about it as it going to waste? Because you can't get that time back. And that was a good reminder that I needed, that our time, our days here have already been counted, regardless of what condition you have, whether you're a dialysis warrior like me, or a transplant organ recipient, or you're on the waiting list, or any other things that might cause us to live a shorter life than what we expect, that we should already feel comfort in knowing that our time here is already been numbered, is already accounted for. Only get reminded of how precious and how short time is when we go to a funeral or when we see a young person pass away, which is the case for our family 2 weekends ago, going to a 22-year-old's funeral and knowing that a year ago he didn't have any ailments. He didn't have anything wrong with him, and life circumstances lead you to fighting for your life, and it can be different for all of us. Nevertheless, our time is always rented. Our time is temporary. Nothing's permanent, and so we should just meditate and enjoy what we do have in that time. So I hope that message reaches someone. Again, the process can be frustrating, like any process can, and just trying to really learn how to not have those negative feelings, because they're not going to help, and it can be overwhelming. And I have my days, and There's days you don't want to fight, and that's where you need your prayer team, your friends that pray for you, because we all fall weak.